everyone, it's Jenny here and welcome back to a new video on my channel. Today I wanted to celebrate the end of 2017 with my favourite Hello Project releases of the year. Now I'm going to be doing this as my favourite single from each group released this year, so every group from Hello Project gets a special mention and a special bit of love from me. Now I've done this kind of video before, sadly I didn't do it at the end of 2016 and I don't know why, but I'm definitely back this year doing it again because I did it in 2014 and also in 2015 and I had a lot of fun reminiscing on the previous releases of them years from Hello Project, and I wanted to do it again this year. Now sadly there hasn't been an awful lot of single releases from Hello Project this year. It kind of feels like they're spreading them a lot wider and a lot thinner across the year, so sadly this year there wasn't an awful amount of different songs and singles to kind of delve into and pick out the favourites from each group. But I'm still very excited to do this with you guys, and after this video please put down in the comments down below of what your favourite Hello Project releases were from this year. And I also kind of wanted to do this as an end of year video to celebrate the music of Hello Project, because sadly Hello Project hasn't had the most amazing year. We've had quite a lot of bad stuff happening this year in 2017 with Country Girls, Kabuki Factory, Kudo Haruka graduating, and just a lot of different things that have been happening. But I wanted this to kind of be an upbeat, happy end to 2017 and celebrate what Hello Project is really all about, which is the amazing music that us fans get given from these amazing girls and everyone working behind the scenes in Hello Project. So I'm going to be starting off with Tsubaki Factory. Now Tsubaki Factory is a group that I've only just started getting into this year because I wasn't a big massive fan of them when they first started, but I'm now part of the Tsubaki Factory fandom and I think these girls are majorly talented and have come a long way since they first started. And I have to say my favourite song hands down this year has to be Hatsukoi Sunrise. Now this is a song that when I first listened to it I was absolutely in love with it. The PV is just, it's a really beautifully edited PV. I love how the dance shot is filmed with the different varying camera angles. The girls looked fantastic. They really looked like they were really getting into it on screen. And just the song was very catchy, and I just remember listening to it a lot through 2017. And even though I've been listening to a lot of Tsubaki Factory this year with their other releases, it was always Hatsukoi Sunrise that always was stuck in my head. It was always a song that I would come back to whenever I wanted to listen to a bit of Hatsukoi Sunrise. And the vocals are just absolutely amazing in this song, and it definitely proved me wrong when I first came across Tsubaki Factory. I didn't think they were that talented. I thought there was a lot that they needed to improve on before really majorly debuting, but I was proved wrong with this song. And I also came across a video of them performing this song live, and I was just absolutely blown away with just how phenomenally talented the girls are now and how far they've come as a group, and I'm just so proud of them as a fan. So I would definitely have to say Hatsukoi Sunrise is definitely my favourite song, and I know there's a lot of other songs that a lot of you guys really like, and you're probably really shocked that I picked this song as my favourite this year, but I just have to say that Hatsukoi Sunrise is definitely a song that I still listen to now, and I love the spoken parts, I love the big vocals in it, and I just think they sound phenomenal in this song, and it's just so catchy and I just love it, you know. And I definitely have high hopes for Tsubaki Factory next year. I know they're releasing a new song, I believe in February of next year, so I'm very excited to see what these girls bring to the table for next year. And the next group that I want to be talking about is Kabuki Factory. Now sadly I believe Kabuki Factory only really released one single this year, which is quite sad to know, because Kabuki Factory are a very talented group and they really started off their careers as a very strong group within Hello Project. But sadly, because of a lot of scandals that have been happening to the group this year, sadly they didn't release an awful lot of music. But the one single that they did release was a very strong release. And I have to say my favourite song that Kabuki Factory released this year was Ijanaika Ninjanaika. Now, the PV was just colourful, it was so random. The editing was a bit choppy and kind of all over the place, but it just felt like a roller coaster as I was watching it. And of course, the girls sound absolutely phenomenal. I really love their deep, powerful vocals that the group is very well known for. It's kind of a hit or miss with different people, but for me, it's just, it's literally music to my ears. It's something that I love hearing, and I love hearing it in my head. And I do think Iglenaika was definitely a very, very, very strong, fun release from Hello Project, because a lot of the groups have kind of gone down the mature route, whereas Kabuki Factory had a very fun, playful release, and I think Iglenaika was definitely a song that I fell in love with. I don't listen to it as much as Hatsukoi Sunrise, but it's still a song that I would definitely recommend for people to listen to if I was to introduce Kabuki Factory to any new Hello Project fans. And I definitely hope that Kabuki Factory have a very, very strong 2018. Whether they get new members or not, that's up for debate, but I'm very, very excited to see new music from them. I hope that they release an album next year. That would be absolutely phenomenal. But I have to say, Iglenaika was definitely a strong release for Kabuki Factory this year, and it definitely catapulted into just how much of a fun dynamic that the group have and how it made them stand out from other Hello Project groups. And I just hope Kabuki Factory have a fantastic 2018. Next, we are on to Goose Goose. Now, Goose Goose have had a fantastic 2017. They might not have released an awful lot of music. They released Glidanda Dance, a single, and also Fiesta Fiesta as a digital download, but they've done so much this year. They've toured across the world. I was luckily able to attend the London concert, and it was one of the best experiences I've ever had, and I'm still on a high from watching Goose Goose, and it's definitely made me a bigger fan of the group. I'm absolutely addicted to them at the moment, and I have to say, hands down, it's no surprise that my favourite song of 2017 from Goose Goose was Fiesta Fiesta. Fiesta Fiesta, Fiesta Fiesta. Now, it's such an amazing song. Like, I can't really, I still fangirl over this song. I sing along to it, I do the dancing, even though I probably look really embarrassing doing the dance, but it's just a strong standout from all of the Hello Project releases this year, and I'm really happy that Goose Goose got given this song, because as a fan, I was very worried about Ruru and Anami joining as new members, but they fit into the group. Like, I forget that they're new members. They've gelled so well with the lineup, and I think Fiesta Fiesta as a debut song for the new lineup of Goose Goose was just phenomenal. And I'm really sad it was only a digital download, but I think if it was released as a proper physical single, it would have done phenomenally well. The choreography is just on point, the dancing is just amazing. The music video, even though it was slightly a shortened PV, I really enjoyed it. The girls were phenomenal, and just watching it live, like, it blew me away how amazing these girls sound. And it's just, it's a party bop. Like, when you hear Fiesta Fiesta, you want to dance, you want to just, like, you just want to go wild and party, and that's just the feelings that I get from Fiesta Fiesta, and I absolutely love it. I sing it in the shower really, really badly, because, like, the phenomenal vocals in that are just, they're really, really high up there. They're absolute, it's just, I love the song, and it's no surprise that it's my favourite one. Glidanda Dance was a very, very, very close contender to be my favourite Goose Goose song this year, but unfortunately, Fiesta Fiesta just blew me away. So after calming down for the fangirling that is Fiesta Fiesta, I do have to say on a serious note that I think Goose Goose has really stood out this year in terms of a Hello Project group. Last year, a lot of people felt like Goose Goose weren't getting the treatment that they deserved, but I really feel like this was the year for Goose Goose, and I cannot wait for their 2018. Now, the next group I want to get into is Country Girls. Now, Country Girls have definitely really made me a big fan of them this year, even though sadly they did get disbanded earlier on in the year. And I felt like at the time Hello Project knew that I'd become a big massive fan of Country Girls, because suddenly they were disbanding them, and I had like a horrible gut feeling that management didn't see much potential from Country Girls, especially with Momoko graduating, and they just decided to throw the girls into different Hello Project groups, which has been a hit or miss with different groups, but I'm very excited to see what the girls have to offer in their different groups next year. But when it comes to Country Girls, I fell in love with their 50s music, aesthetic, vibe, whatever you want to call it. I became a big, massive fan of that, because the whole 50s era is something that I really love, and I felt like Country Girls offered something that was different from other Hello Project groups. Now, where a lot of Hello Project groups have kind of gone down the cool, mature idol route, Country Girls broke away from that, and it kind of gave me something a bit fresher and new to listen to compared to the other Hello Project groups, which is why I really, really love Country Girls. Now, I would have to say that their favourite song that I loved this year from Country Girls was Good Boy, Bad Girl. Now, I fell in love with it. The PV was just, it gave me Grease vibes with like the dirty biker aesthetic scene. I can't explain it. I really, really fell in love with the song, and I felt like it could be like played out on stage and performed really, really well. The backing vocals were just absolutely phenomenal. Bad girl, good boy. I really loved that, and it was like a party in my ears, and the girls just sounded so phenomenal. And I felt like even though Country Girls ended, it felt like a very good kind of single to fall out on, if that makes sense. And I'm really, really sad that Country Girls aren't continuing, because I feel like they had such a lot to offer in terms of a Hello Project group, and just this song was definitely my favourite, and it was definitely one that I always listened to walking to work and coming back from work. It just made me feel so happy, and it just made me feel like I wanted to dance and jig, and just, you know, it made me feel like I was a part of Grease, like an idol-y version of Grease. I really, really love the song. And again, I'm very, very sad that Country Girls aren't together anymore. I just feel like they had a lot of bad luck, and I wish the girls all the best in their new groups, and I'm just going to cherish what Country Girls have given us, even though they weren't together very long. But I'm going to be happy. I'm happy that we got the music that we got given from Country Girls, and I definitely think that they were an amazing part of Hello Project history. The next group that I'll be talking about is Angami. Now, sadly, Angami hasn't really interested me this year, and I'm not sure whether it's because Mamie graduated, that since then the group just hasn't really brought my attention, and I feel really, really bad for that. But I have been listening to their music, and I have to say, out of all of the releases this year, Mana Mode is definitely my favourite song from Angami this year. And I know a lot of people might disagree with me, but Mana Mode is just, it's a very fun song to listen to, and I really, really love the PV, the way that it was edited, and just how they incorporated technology into the song. And it was really, really exciting to see the new, I guess, the cell phone versions of the PV, which is quite fun to watch, and a completely different experience for us viewers of Hello Project. But I really, really do hope that Angami have better releases next year, because as much as the songs were good this year, I haven't downloaded any of them apart from Mana Mode. Mana Mode is really the only song that I've been properly listening to this year, because the other releases just didn't really interest me, and I feel really bad saying that as a fan of Hello Project. But Angami, I guess, they're really, really talented. They've got a really, really strong lineup, but there's been nothing about them that's made me go, Angami's really, really good, apart from Mana Mode, where I guess Rikako was really, really good. Like, She looked phenomenal in the PV, and her singing was really, really good. And she's never really been my favourite member, but she's definitely stood out to me, and I really, really hope, fingers crossed, that Angami have a better year next year. But I do have to say Man Mode was my favourite song from this year, and I have been addicted to listening to it. It's such a fun song. Everyone sounds fantastic, and I really hope they have stronger releases next year. The next group that I want to talk about is c-ute, who sadly disbanded this year, and I feel like they left a big, massive history within Hello Project. They definitely left a legacy for future idols to follow, and I would have to say, out of all of the songs that they released this year, Final Squall is my favourite. It's just the perfect graduation song for them. The PV was just absolutely phenomenal. It showed them performing live, and I feel like that was like the biggest thing that I loved about c-ute, was just how well they performed. And I really loved how they incorporated all of the different choreographies into this PV from their previous singles, and how they just made this into a completely new dance. And I feel like as a song, it just made me feel really, really hopeful, and that's what I like from perfect graduation songs. I don't want it to be sad, I don't want it to be happy, I just want it to make me feel like this is their future, and I hope all the best for them, but thank you for giving me what you have given. And I think all of the girls sounded fantastic in this song. I really liked Mai's vocals in it. I think she sounded really nice. They all sounded really good, and just the emotion that I got from this song was just really, really nice. I like the electric guitar in it, just the whole composition of it was really, really perfect. It wasn't too over the top, it was nice and simple, and it just, I've got it in my head. And I really like the rap segments as well. They were really, really nice as well, and it's definitely a song that I was addicted to when it came out. I don't listen to it as much, but it's definitely one of my favourite songs from 2017. And I'm really excited for c-ute's members to be releasing their solo material next year. I do believe Chizato's releasing an original single, and Irie is due to release one next year. And I'm very excited because it's my dream come true for Irie to be a solo artist. But I would definitely say 2017 was a very strong year for c-ute, and a great year for them to bow down and pass on their torch onto the next Hello Project groups. We are now onto the final Hello Project group, which is the flagship group Morning Musume. Now, Morning Musume 17 had their 20th anniversary this year, and I feel like they've had a really, really, really good year. They've just done really, really well this year, and I have to say all of their songs have been really, really good. And I was really surprised that I found it very, very hard to find my favourite song from Morning Musume this year. Doku no Go Sign was a phenomenal song. I still have bursts of energy when I listen to it. Jama Shinaide was also a really, really good song. Wakandashi just made me feel really, really sad and upset to see Kudo Haruka graduating. But I have to say, my favourite song from 2017, because I'm still addicted to it now and I still listen to it non-stop, it would have to be Brand New Morning. Brand New Morning, I feel, was a great anthem for Morning Musume 17. They showcased the lineup of Morning Musume 17 really, really well, and I feel like it definitely was an anthem to start off a new era of Morning Musume, and a lot of people have thought that this is a new era of Morning Musume. I guess the Brand New Morning era, or the monochrome era, I think. A lot of people have been playing around with different titles for this new era. Some people have said it's the white era because they've just had constant white outfits in all of their singles, but I would have to say Brand New Morning is a fantastic song. It's such a strong anthem. The girls sound phenomenal. Reina and Kaide were just they blew me away. I love the whole the whole choreography with the flag, the outfits. They were really strong girls in this single, and it's such a great song as well. And listening to the instrumental on its own as a piece of music is really nice to listen to. The dance breakdown, the music for that was really well put together, and I just think it was such a great composition put together. And to see the song perform live just gives me chills as well. Like when they had it at the beginning of one of their tours, it just made me fall in love with the song even more. And I'm addicted to this song, and I would definitely say it's my favourite, hands down. It was very hard to come up with my favourite song from Morning Musume this year, because their newest single still I listen to a lot, which is very rare to happen, because sometimes you listen to a new single and you just stop listening to it, whatever. But Brand New Morning is definitely a song that I love to listen to even now, and I'm probably going to be addicted to listening to it into 2018 as well. So hands down, Brand New Morning is my favourite Morning Musume song of 2017. Now, this is a new section of my end of year Hello Project favourites, because I really want to pick my favourite Hello Project song of just the full 2017 releases, and it's been very difficult to pick my favourite song from Hello Project this year, because I feel like all of the groups have done phenomenally well in terms of making me love their songs and just being addicted. But I would have to say, hands down, the best song of 2017, the JennyInTokyo award goes to Fiesta Fiesta. I do feel like out of the full songs, Fiesta Fiesta was an anthem. Like, if I had to pick a song that represented Hello Project in 2017, it would be Fiesta Fiesta. It's a song that proved that Goose Goose rose from the ashes and became a newborn phoenix. Goose Goose have been very underrated last year, and I feel like that they have proved everyone wrong this year with just how phenomenally talented they are as a group. And Fiesta Fiesta was a song that perfectly incorporated all of that. It brought all of the girls out. Everyone stood out. There was no member that was diminished compared to other girls. No girls were purposely pushed to the centre. I feel like this is a song that Goose Goose needed, and it definitely proved that they were just a group not to be messed with in 2017. And I really hope the momentum continues for them into 2018, and I'm just very excited to hear more jams like Fiesta Fiesta. So thank you guys for watching my favourite Hello Project songs of 2018. Please let me know what your favourite songs were down in the comments below from each group, and what was your favourite all-time favourite Hello Project song of 2017. Again, this video is just my own personal opinion. I know you guys have your own favourites, and I'd love to hear why you think your favourites deserve to be your favourites and why they are the best songs for you. I feel like Hello Project has really come a long way in terms of music in 2017, and it's definitely overshadowed all of the bad things that have happened with Hello Project. But I feel like starting into 2018, we have a brand new fresh start for Hello Project, and as a fan, I'm just so excited to see more from them in 2018. And again, I want to thank you guys for watching my Hello Project videos throughout the year. It's been absolutely amazing being with you guys, talking about Hello Project, talking about different groups, singles, talking about all of the scandals that have happened. I really feel like I've become part of a family in terms of the Hello Project fandom, and I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching my videos. It really means a lot to me, and it's always nice to talk with you guys, because I don't think of you as viewers or fans or whatever. I think of you as my friends, because I'm so interactive with you guys on Twitter, Instagram, on here, and it's just great to be part of such an amazing fandom that is Hello Project. And I feel like you guys have been very amazing and just made me feel like part of like a nice little group of friends. And it was really nice to meet other Hello Project fans at the Goose Goose concert as well. A lot of people came over and said how they liked watching my videos, and it really made me feel very proud to be able to make these videos for you guys and just have another outlet for you to express your love for Hello Project. So thank you guys for subscribing to this channel, following my videos. It means the world to me, and I really want to keep working hard in 2018 for you guys, because I have a few special projects coming up for this channel next year. So please subscribe and keep up to date with my channel so you get all of the new updates about my channel and the new things that I have in 2018. So I hope you guys have had a fantastic 2017. If it hasn't been your best year, I really hope 2018 really makes up for it, because all of you guys are amazing and you deserve just the best in the world. So thank you guys again for supporting me, and I love you guys. It really means a lot to have you part of this journey. So thank you guys for watching. Bye.